Hey, how's it going? My name's Brandon Woodruff, and this is my CSI project, my little podcast. I'm going to be discussing some things like computer software and hardware, and the technology that will help me, get into the industry. So some of the computer hardware would be like, your desktop computer or your laptop. Um, a lot of the equipment has changed over the years, definitely. Our desktops are pushing out some crazy numbers, like terabyte hard drives that can hold countless and countless songs and tracks. You can just record all day for for weeks, and it wouldn't even fill it up. So yeah, you can just it's ridiculous now. Um, Coming out with some outrageous, awesome done screens for you video editors, stuff like that. You got some awesome monitors out there to be using, so you can see everything perfectly clear. You're not using black and white computer screens anymore, and they're smaller, so you can get a lot more stuff done. But yeah, these laptops now they're pushing some crazy stuff. 500 gig hard drives, which is crazy. I remember my first laptop only had 40 gigs. There's iPhones with the same amount of recording, or not recording, but memory capacity as that. That's pathetic. So yeah, I'm glad I'm growing up now because this is awesome. But of course, technology grows and changes, so I got to be able to stay current. So right now, I'm using this MacBook Pro, 500 gig hard drive, two graphics cards, so I can do some editing, video editing, stuff like that. Um, so the software I'd be using for show productions, what I'm taking, so be doing a lot of recording, mixing tracks, stuff like that. I'll be using Logic. It's pretty cool. Full Sail gave it to us. It's owned also by Mac. Little woot woot shout out to them. I'm using some Vectorworks. It's pretty good. And some where did it go? Smart. This is version 6.1. Comes out for PC and Mac. It's pretty good. But yeah, as the software changes, you can start doing some crazier stuff. Like I remember back in the day when they didn't have, or I don't remember, but I remember studying about it just a couple months ago in IMA class, where they were telling me that Les Paul came out with multi-track recording. Back in the day when they used analog tape. Yeah, they had to cut and splice tape together to hear a track, basically, record it to vinyl. Now, everything's done through computers, recorded digitally, using like Pro Tools and Logic, as I already showed you, Smart, Vectorworks, and stuff like that. So yeah, the technology's gotten better. You're not using mono speakers anymore. You're using some pretty good stuff like the DT770 by Bear Dynamics headphones. If you're doing some recording, this is a good headphone for you. For all you film kids out there, you're going to be using, for your software, you're going to be using some stuff like Final Cut. And I don't know, for your PC users, you're going to be using stuff like Pinnacle, something like that, But you're going to be using probably the same, MacBook Pros or your laptops. You're going to be using the MacBook Pro towers or some serious, probably custom-made towers. That's really the only way to do it. You got to make it work for you. You got to be comfortable and you use what you like. So yeah, this was my podcast, and I believe I've covered all the topics to the best of my knowledge. Goodbye.